Hello, welcome to Balls episode 23. I'm Dan Hudson, your host. Thanks for coming back. Here we are. We made it to the new Balls factory. If you look behind me, you'll see all kind of stuff. You'll see a moose head, Christmas tree still here, cats over there. Anyway, we're in the new Balls factory. So thanks everybody for hanging out and being patient with us. Now tonight, we got a couple of very interesting things to share with you. First of all, I learned something that not a lot of people know. And there's a new way to lose weight. And I was trying to figure out exactly what it meant, and then I looked exactly where I needed to look, and the largest woman in the world, she weighs 700 pounds. She has decided that the best way to lose weight is to have sex. And so, let me show you right here. Just a real quick picture here. This is the largest woman in the world, Guinness Book of World Records. And anyway, so she decided that she was going to have sex with her husband, and she said that it's great exercise just jiggling around. That's all I'm going to say about that. But speaking of pork, I have had everybody email me, text me, put on Facebook that they want my pork recipe. So let me show you how you start off with my pork recipe. Now what this is called honey butter pork chops. Okay, so you got to start off with one of these right here. See this right here? This is a pig, and you start off with a pig right here. This was my piggy bank that my mommy got me way back when, back on my 16th birthday. Look, happy 16th birthday, Dan, love Mom. But anyway, this is an old pig, by the way. But you start off with the pig right there, and then what you do is you get the pork chops. Now you don't get the pork chops that are this thick, okay? You want to get the pork chops that are about this thick, alright? And then what you do is you take those and you put garlic salt, pepper, you turn your grill up to about 600 degrees, and you cook the pork chops like you grill them. Then what you do is you take them out, you slice them real nice and thin, maybe about like this thick right here. See that right there? Maybe about that thick right there. And you cut them up in little morsels, maybe about oh, here's another pig right here. Look, maybe about that big right there. And you put them in a Pyrex pan, about that wide right there. And then you lay them all flat. You put about half a tub of butter in there. Now, don't use real butter, or you're going to end up having to have a lot of sex to lose a lot of weight, like the one I just showed you there. But what you need to do is take, I can't believe it's not butter, and I tried that, and that works pretty good. I have good cholesterol, and it's good. And then you take a whole thing of honey. Okay, not one of those big redneck jugs that you buy on the side of the street, but one of those little ones that look like the little bear. You know, the little bear. Well, I don't have enough time. I'm running out of time already. So what you do is take the little bear one, and then you squeeze the bear out all over the stuff. Then you stir it up, put your oven at 375, and cook it for 25 minutes with foil on top. And then when you take that out, don't put your face over it because it's going to be smoky. And then you let it cool for about 5 or 10 minutes. You pour your favorite glass of wine right here. Well, this is my favorite glass of wine right here. And then you enjoy it. And you can make some potatoes on the side or some asparagus on the side or whatever vegetable that you like. So everybody that's asked for that, there you go, right there. Okay? Now I'm disclosing things. I had one person tell me that I need to put stuff on balls that nobody knows, and nobody knows that. That's a personal recipe. So there you go. Hope y'all enjoy that. Now next on balls, everybody watches the news. Everybody already knows everything about the news. But, you know, there's a couple things about the news every now and then I need to bring up here on balls. You know, Charlie Sheen is probably going to be on American Idol, and we're proud of you, Charlie. Because what Charlie Sheen said was, basically, I'll do American Idol as long as you match my 20% charitable contributions. And one of them the Boys and Girls Country, and Charlie, we're proud of you, buddy. So, for tonight, what we have and what we think, we're going to take a guess, but we're thinking that maybe Steven Tyler and maybe Jennifer Lopez aren't going to be on American Idol. So we're going to say goodbye to Steven Tyler, and we're going to say goodbye to Jennifer Lopez. And stay away from the young men, Jennifer. We're proud of you, Charlie. We're proud of the big woman. Everybody enjoy them pork chops. Come back and see me for Bowl 24. I'm Dan Hudson. Look us up on Facebook, Dan Hudson Oz. And that's DAN space HUD space live. Thank you very much. See you next episode.